Why the flipping heck should anyone in their right minds think that La Liga are being objective? So La Liga wants to actually allow Messi to leave? Heck no. So whatever Barcelona come up and everything, of course La Liga are going to say no. You're going to pay 3 billion to even take Messi out on a date, and you have to pay the 3 bill. You have to return him after you take him on a date and so forth. Because La Liga know that if they lose him, as well as losing Cristiano as well, those viewing numbers are going to flip in plummet.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
So it is what it is. Guys, I told you, I find this fascinating. I don't get it. Maybe it's you, or maybe it's just me. I find this really exciting. Almost literally every single day, I go onto Twitter, I click Messi, and I'm just obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed with just looking at all of the messages, the news updates, seeing what guys are saying. Fabrizio Romano. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano. I know. Okay, look, the guy is legit. He's legit. Guilherme Balagi and all those dudes are saying. But look, here's where we are. We'll keep on updating. Messi, I feel, wants to leave and is using everything in his power to push forth for him to leave. Barcelona know that, oh my God, we can't lose Messi. We can't lose Messi. The impact it will have on us both on the pitch and off the pitch will be crazy. Hence why, from what I read, Messi actually wants to set up a private meeting. Barcelona are like, no. We don't even want to meet you. Go away from us. Turn up to training, register as a player, then we can talk as long as you want because now you're fully under contract. But Barcelona, they say, no, Messi, until you sign that mother freaking contract, you are for us because what we lose both on the pitch and off the pitch is profound. Profound. You have defined the image of this club for the past decade and more. Where do La Liga come in? You do realize that La Liga has high viewing numbers. And I believe, I don't even need to check through the records. La Liga has the second biggest viewing numbers behind the Premier League. So the Premier League, obviously, because of how massive and global teams like Man United, Arsenal, and so forth are, and Liverpool as well. But La Liga is big because of Messi. And of course, it was Cristiano. But even when Cristiano left, Messi's fanship is huge. So it's not only Barcelona fans, Messi fans, but even football fans like we all like, man, let's see what that boy Messi is up to. But the key thing are the Messi fans. His fan club is huge. And La Liga know that, my gosh, what Messi does for the La Liga Santander brand is huge. We don't want to lose that. Because, okay, La Liga without Cristiano and, my God, basically, La Liga without Cristiano and Messi, we're harkening back to the 90s. We're almost harkening, let's be real. Oh my gosh, I've just broke it down. Because in the 90s, you still had Raul, and you still had, Raul, but you still had, I think you still had Romario. Then, of course, you had R9. Then when you now come into the late 90s and the early 2000s, that's when Zidane was coming into it. So maybe you can say that it will almost be back to maybe the mid 90s because Ronaldo or Romario were not massive big superstars. But the moment that Dino came into fruition, obviously, even before Dino, you had the Galacticos. Then after Galacticos, you had Dino. Then after Dino straight, you had Messi come through. So for about, I'd argue, maybe 20 years, they've been major big stars in La Liga because La Liga took that baton from Syria because before Syria had all the superstars, then La Liga took that baton. If Messi leaves, who is the superstar? Griezmann? Benzema is quality. He's not a superstar. Ramos isn't a superstar. So because a superstar, a guy that's box office, So that seriously harms the bottom line of La Liga. But I think, see, where Messi stands is this, because see, this is getting ugly now. And as I've just been reading this and absorbing it in, and as the story has been developing, because again, for me, see, my issue is that can we see this contract? Please, can't we make this contract public, or is this contract some kind of virtual new wave contract that nobody knows? Because all I need to do just let me read the contract, because my mom's a lawyer. So give me the contract, let me show it to my mom. My mom can say, all right, this is what it is. Because I just need to see the contract, because you see, that's how law works. So I come from a family of where people have been lawyers and sort of. The thing about this is that the wording is the wording. You can't be like, "Ugh." So obviously, but in a contract, there is no really space for interpretation, really. The contract is the contract. So the issue in this whole matter is what is in the contract word for word. Because once you know what it is word for word, I can be like, all right, so this is reference end of season, release clause. What is it, the release clause? Because that's what in a contract, everything is fully outlined black and white, because you can't just be like, oh, the release clause is just no. Release clause ends here. Boom, full stop. This is what it is. This is what it is exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it is. So but where we are right now is Messi realized, and I see this is what Barcelona have to accept, because I believe that what Barcelona have to accept is agree a fee. You can't force him to stay. And what Barcelona are now realizing with what people are saying is the fans will always choose Messi. The bulk of the fans will always choose Messi because they know what he has brought to the club, image-wise. So if the world says Messi wants to leave amicably, but Barcelona are not allowing this to be amicable, oh my gosh, the fans will turn on to Barcelona. And Barcelona say, what you then have to realize is that you're going to look away if you're just you're just using one of the things you can to force a man to stay. If it does come to light where legally Messi can say what's up. You see, my thing about this is if as long as if in the contract it says no, bro, you have a release clause, you are under contract, boom, then guys, there's nothing to argue about. So what is the stumbling block here is the contract. There is a right and wrong. It can't be like there's not a thing like okay, contract's like okay, because if we read the contract, then we'll say okay, if the contract says okay, end of season, then it's the end of the season. If the contract says this month, then it says this month. Because the issue, what I believe is somewhere in that contract it says the end of the season, or it references the end of the season, or there's a reference to the end of the season. And Messi is fighting that forget June, because the season didn't end in June. In every circumstance, the season ended in June. So Messi's argument is, if this was a normal season and what happened, I would have exercised my right to get the heck out of here based on what happened at the end of the season. But Messi's whole argument is I want to wait. The whole point that I didn't say anything is I'm waiting till the end of the season, because if we had won the Champions League, oh, I'll stay. If the season had turned away, oh, of course I'll stay, because okay, we're now heading in the right direction. So Messi's argument is that I was waiting to see how this season turned out. But this season ended up so badly, and this team is so far away from giving me another Champions League that I have to leave. This team is years away. Well, this season is years away. So that was why he said, okay, because I have this whole thing of like, so the season's end is for me to now look at what the season has happened and see what happened. But so the COVID thing is what Messi's argument is. But I think, see, Barcelona and La Liga, in their mind, is we can't lose Messi. We cannot afford to lose Messi, and we're using everything in our power to ensure we don't lose this dude. That's what they're doing. But the way things are going is Barcelona, do you want to keep an unhappy player? Because that would just seem very, very weird. Do you want to keep an unhappy player? And I think even Lineker even said something. And see, I've always been on the mindset of like, look, if Barcelona are within their right to keep him, then let them keep him. And let them ask for you can't sell him for peanuts. That's always been my stance. But as I've been thinking and thinking and thinking, if he is adamant that he wants to go. And he says, this guys, I want to leave. I want to leave. Let's come to an agreement here. Let this be amicable. Let this be nice. But guys, I'm done. I want to leave. Guys, this is club for football. There is no loyalty in club for football. Don't believe in any crap. There is no loyalty in club football. That is a lie. There's no loyalty here. Okay, it's every man for himself. So he's decided that okay, my thing. So that crap with that kid with the messages. Oh, he was so sad. Get that crap out of my sight. So I was like, oh, Messi, look at you, what have you done for this kid? Oh, so he must now stay at Barcelona indefinitely. Bro, this is club football. Club football is, okay, I feel like leaving, then I leave. As Pele said, club football, you kiss the jersey of a team one season, you kiss the jersey of a club another season. That's just what it is. There's no loyalty here. 0.0011% of star players remain in the club for the entirety. Maldini, Totti, Gerrard. Those are the only names I can even think of off the top of my head that remained in their club for their entirety. So, what are we talking about here? Okay, so I still believe he stays. But my thing is, and this is where things are crazy. Could we have a scenario where this guy stays and just doesn't play out of protest? So, oh, you know what's going to make this amicable? You know what's going to meet me? You know what's going to be agreeable? All right. I won't play. Then that's where things get very tasty. Guys, we're having daily updates on this. Becoming Patreon member. Get access to my blog, get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast of the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.